Guys, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope you guys are doing good out there. Got ourselves a bit of live coverage for today, as we are expecting the possibility of some tornadoes, large hail, maybe even some damaging winds. So we definitely do got to be on the lookout there for today. Anyways, getting right on into it, my friends. We got ourselves a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. We have one out here by kind of the area here by areas south of Tallahassee for Crawfordville, St. Mark's, see Sopchoppy, we have Carabelli, I think it is, Lanark Village, St. Teresa, East Point, we have portions out there by like Villas and Smith Creek. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but they also did put a tornado possible tag on it. Now, a tornado possible tag does not mean there's an immediate danger of a tornado. It just means that, you know, tornadic conditions could occur out of this storm here, given down in time. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for it. Anyways, my friends, what's up, guys? Let's go and see who we got here for today before we really dive on into it. We've got Crystal, we have Aiden, we have Mark, we have ourselves, Quiet, we have NCFB, we have ourselves C. Steffens, let's see here, got ourselves John, let's see here, Tabletop, Rain, Emily. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good, and obviously everybody else. But yeah, like I was saying, I do got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Also, we have one to the north out there by Mariana. Now, this is in the panhandle of Florida, by the way. I do want to mention that. So we were actually watching out there by like Mariana. We have Oakdale, Greenwood, St. Creek included in another severe thunderstorm warning here for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And that's about it. There's no tornado tag on that storm. Now, let me show you guys something, because we're also seeing the potential of severe weather out by the Carolinas today. We currently do have one severe thunderstorm warning in effect. This is actually north of Columbia, South Carolina. This is for places that's relatively in rural areas from what it looks like, but it's east of Ridgeway, South Carolina, and west of Camden, South Carolina. So if you guys know anybody, if you live out in that region, that is where the warning is at. And on this storm here as well, they did put a tornado possible because, like I said, you know, the threat for severe weather today does go all the way down as far south as like the panhandle of Florida. And it does work its way up here towards areas like eastern Alabama, portions of, you know, a lot of Georgia in the dark green portion here of North and South Carolina, and obviously Tennessee. So that is what's going on out there. What's up, Roadster? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. I'm doing good, Colin. Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, I'm doing good other than the fact of these storms. And but yeah, we do have a tornado watch in effect, you guys. This will be in effect until 7 p.m. Eastern time, by the way. So for the people, most of this area out by Tallahassee, I'm pretty sure is in the central time zone. Not too certain. I know there is portions of the panhandle of Florida that has central time, But the watch expires if you're in Eastern time at 7. If you're in the Central time zone at 6. Okay, so keep that in mind. Just depends on exactly where you're at. Let's see. Goose Creek, South Carolina. Well, like I said, there is portions of South Carolina that is in the risk for today. And the only area right now that has a severe thunderstorm warning is out there by like Canty, which is in South Carolina. But any other area right now, it does not have a severe thunderstorm warning at all. No. Tabletop, you're good, man. There's no risk out for Wilmington. Let's see here. Well, I see a severe thunderstorm warning in Powell, Tennessee. Obviously, the odds are pretty low of seeing severe weather out in Tennessee. As we can look at the radar right now, you can actually see slightly west of Nashville. We do kind of have a radar that's here. First of all, let me go ahead and hide that little column up there. But yeah, there is a little bit of a line here that is, producing some kind of disorganized thunderstorms here. Really nothing too severe popping up here, but there is a possibility that we could see a couple of severe thunderstorms today across like central and eastern Tennessee. So definitely something to watch out there for. But today's main show right now, obviously, is popping off in the tornado watch zone, which, like I said, we have a line of storms rolling through the panhandle of Florida. Now we do have live cameras actually. We'll make sure to bring those up here. Let's see. So the line right now. So the line is getting closer to Tallahassee. Obviously, if you know anybody in the path of Tallahassee, give them a heads up. Let them know that there is a potential for a couple tornadoes on this line here, considering there's a tornado watch and a 5% tornado threat. So just a little bit of a heads up, just looking out for them. Now, we do have cameras, like I said. We do have cameras. So let's go and see here. We're going to try to find some cameras for us to look at here for. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these cameras are pointing at the ground. That's what traffic cameras do. So I got to really find that good camera. Here, we'll just go ahead and hop over to this view here, so you guys can see the radar and what's going on here. So you can see this whole line of cameras we have. Here, we'll go ahead and use this one for now. It's kind of in the action. Let's see. We're going to change the Tallahassee radar. There we go. So, yeah, once again, guys, there is a severe thunderstorm warning here south of Tallahassee, Florida, out there by Crawfordville, Sopchoppy, let's see here, Carabelli, Lanark Village, St. Teresa, Sanborn, Smith Creek. Now, there is also areas out there, behind the line, like, let's see, Dalkeith, I think that's how you say that. Orange, Villas, Wilma, Sumatra. These areas are obviously still in the warning polygon, but you can see the main event has rolled through. And actually, look at that. They just discontinued it for those regions we just talked about. So yeah, they did update this. Let's see here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and they are continuing that tornado possible tag, okay? So like I said, the tornado possible tag, once again, does not mean that there's an immediate danger of a tornado. It just means that there is a possibility that tornadic activity could happen in the storms, okay? So just keep an eye on it. It's nothing to immediately take action with, but it's something to be ready for in case if a warning does get issued. I live in Birmingham, so see, gotcha. Yeah, Birmingham today does not really have a threat. So you're good, my friend. Yeah, here, I'll go ahead and show you guys, once again, the outlook here. So there's Birmingham. The dark green is where the level of the severity is. Which is a marginal, and then we have a level 2 down here by pretty much extreme southwestern Georgia, a little bit of extreme southeastern Alabama, and a lot of the central panhandle of Florida today. Let's see here. What about the line up near Tuscaloosa? Oh yeah. So obviously there's a line there, but it's not severe. Like I said, you guys are obviously in the general thunderstorm risk area, which is basically saying, hey, there's a possibility for a couple of thunderstorms, but yeah, these guys are not severe. Although they might be pretty strong storms. They look pretty intimidating on radar, but they're not currently severe, so should be good. But I have seen a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings every once in a while pop out into the thunderstorm risk. So it's not an impossible thing, but it's not very likely. Okay, we got a new update for you guys. Let's go and hop on back here. Actually, we'll use this radar here. So new update here is they just canceled one of the severe thunderstorm warnings up there towards Greenwood area up in Florida for the central, like the northern portion of the panhandle here. Mariana, we have Oakdale, Greenwood, Sink Creek. This area is now no longer under a severe thunderstorm warning. The storm's still, probably pretty strong, still is likely causing some heavy rain, but, when it comes to it here, it's not severe anymore. But we do still have that one warning that we're paying attention to south of Tallahassee, out there by like Crawfordville and St. Mark's and Sop Choppy and areas out there by Carabelli. It's getting ready to get the line right now, so it's getting pretty close to those areas. Let's see. I think I have. Oh, yep. I can't look at those. Those are some. I see 2 storm chasers out there right now in Florida. But yeah, there's really no cameras on the radar mega we can look at. But there is a lot of cameras we can look at on I-10. We have a lot of cameras by I-10 here. Let's see. There's Quincy. Okay, so the storms are right about here. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on. So I'm trying to find that perfect camera. Not always easy to find. There we go. Yeah, we'll just use one like this for now. It looks like it's raining pretty good on that one. Let's see. What's up, Katie? Good afternoon. Hope you are doing good, my friend. Let's see. What's holding the SPC back from shifting the threat all the way to the East Coast? Well, lack of instability is one of the main things, is the reason why we are not seeing that risk expanded. There's really not a whole lot of instability in this event here. There's just enough to squeeze off a little bit of severe weather, especially out there by the Panhandle of Florida, what we're covering right now. But instability is very, very weak up towards your region. Florida Welcome Center just got. Wait, what? Florida Welcome Center, you get free juice. What? But anyway, so yeah, looking out there for that. Let's go ahead and hop back to South Carolina for a minute. I think that warning's been almost canceled. Yeah, it's about to be expired here pretty soon, considering the storm is mostly out of the area. The reason we're not covering this one too much is because obviously it's in rural areas. I mean, there's really not many places that's in this area. We do have a weather station in the area, though. And winds are not that fast, gusting to 8. Although that was at 3:30 p.m., so that's kind of an old reading there. But could I make the rain disappear? If I could, I would. Got a few more storms out there southwest of Columbia popping through. Not really severe. Nothing crazy going on there. Let's see here. Okay, we obviously got this guy. Okay, we're gonna use this radar to pull up towards Birmingham. Get that one line in view here, because we do got a pretty interesting line of storms that's rolling through west. Yeah, there you go, right there. Here, I'm gonna hop over here for a minute. So give me 1 second. We're gonna pull up the meso analysis here. There we go. Okay, so obviously we have that low. That's the main driver of all the weather, is that low pressure system up there by Tennessee. Yeah, you can see that thin line. And, yeah, instability on the line is extremely weak. I mean, yeah, we're talking hardly any amounts of instability. Yeah, the greatest amount of thunderstorm juice is obviously out here in the central Panhandle of Florida. That's where the tornado watch is at. A lot of these other places, we do have pockets of up to 500. According to RAP analysis, there's actually, I wouldn't call it a lot, but it's doable. Possibly out there by South Carolina. That's why we're getting a lot of cells popping off out there. It's because the instability out there is actually pretty, I wouldn't say it's anything immaculate, but it's enough to get the job done. Let's see, what about wind shear? Yeah, lower level winds about 25 knots. Yikes. 30 knots. So yeah, that could support a couple isolated tornadoes. So, honestly, like I said, right now, out there in South Carolina here, we have ourselves, those cells that are popping off. While they're not, currently severe, there is a possibility that they could eventually maybe mature, given the environment that is around these storms here. I mean, like I said, a little more instability out there by central South Carolina than some of these other areas, and you know, all of that fun stuff. But yeah, right now on radar, it doesn't look like anything concerning, so not worried about it now. Let's see here. My local news didn't seem too concerned about the event from my area. Yeah, no, tabletop, you're good, man. I've told you that for a while. You're fine. I mean, obviously, if I was worried for your region, I would let you know. But there's nothing going on, man. You're good. You're worrying for nothing. But I'm a little more concerned for the people out here in the Panhandle of Florida. You know, given out there by like Tallahassee area. You know, because like I said, we do have a tornado watch. Tornado watch is in place here. Do I even have? I don't have place files for the tornado watch, but here. Let's see here. Let's see. We're going to bring up tornado watch place files here. Give me one moment. Place files. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm going to pull up the watches. Perfect. Okay. Place file manager, and we'll go ahead and add this one. It should turn on. Well, wow. There we go. A lot better. There you go. So the yellow areas, that's where the tornado watch is at. Wow, that makes my radar look very interesting. But yeah, but like I was explaining, though, that line, guys, is getting closer to the Tallahassee area. So just a bit of a heads up to you guys out there. There is a severe warning south of Tallahassee right now, like we were explaining, for the possibility of maybe some wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. So possibly up to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. But, you know, hail and all that stuff, hail's not really a problem. But there is a tornado possible tag on that, which, like I said, is a possibility that a couple of, a couple tornadoes in this region can't be ruled out quite. So obviously we need to be on extra alert in these regions here. What do I think will be behind the storm? Wait, hold on. What do you think the line behind the storm will do? Are you talking about the one out by Alabama? This one? Probably not a whole lot. I mean, there's barely any instability keeping these storms alive. I mean, looking at mesoanalysis out there, I mean, that's right where you're, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that line has little bits of instability. I mean, we're talking mostly less than 500 joules per kilogram, which is a really low amount of energy. I mean, it's not anything high, but enough for thunderstorms, but severe thunderstorms. Also, the shear is a lot weaker down here. So, for example, like the winds out here is, we're talking maybe like 20, 30 knots. I mean, and if there was more instability, that would be more of a concern overall. But, you know, right now that line is not having me worried. I'm actually curious to see what the models show with that line. So let's bring up the ARRR here. How about that? Bring up the future radar. So obviously we have all that stuff down there. Times in the top left, guys, if you want to follow along here. Yeah, so the models really don't show much with it anyways. Mostly just has this event popping through. It kind of shows that line breaking up between like 5 and 6 p.m. You can see kind of maybe more broken as it passes through Tallahassee, and then obviously it goes into the marginal risk, and then it dies out here. So, let's see. Actually, we're going to turn it to this. There we go. Reflectivity. Yeah, I mean, South Carolina is going to be kind of caught up in a bunch of thunderstorms all day, it seems, for the most part. Meanwhile, these areas down here by like Tallahassee and just kind of one line, maybe followed by a few showers, but not a whole lot of anything. But yeah, no, that line out there, West Alabama, yeah, not going to do much. So not really worried about it, man. Let's see. Okay, we're going to pull back up these cameras. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good on that camera there. That's out there on I-10, guys. I think that's a little west of, teensy bit west of Tallahassee. Let's see, special marine warning. Yep. Oh yeah, there's a new one that they just issued. So a new special marine warning just got issued for areas out there near the Big Bend of Florida. This is for areas by Horseshoe Beach. See here, Deacle Beach maybe. Let's see, Steinhatchee, Steinhatchee. Yeah, so those beaches out there, obviously, special marine warning in effect for the possibility of water spouts and winds that could be, let's see here. Yeah, winds around 40 knots as well. Wind gusts, I should say, up to 40 knots. Yeah, also got one a little to the west here, too. What's up, Jensen? Hello from sunny Arizona. You bragging much? What's up, Jen? Hope we're doing good. What's up, Lee? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Yeah, no zip codes right now, y'all, because we're in coverage mode. When we're in coverage mode, we don't do zip codes because they take too long to get through while we can be paying attention to current time weather. Let's see here. Did they cancel that one up there in South Carolina? They did, but look at that. Oh, apparently there's a bit of damage reported on it. Tree down on power line, blocking roadway at 500 block in Kelly Mill Road. Time estimated by radar. That's out there by Elgin, northeast of Columbia, South Carolina. Out of that severe thunderstorm we had roll through there, looks like it did cause a bit of damage. But yeah, no, that warning is now canceled. Yeah, at least this was one warning right now. Got one severe thunderstorm warning out there. Which oh, looks like the camera's down. Okay, I'm going to bring this one back up. Bring back up the whole radar here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring up radar real quickly on this page, y'all. Just going to hop you guys over to this page, y'all. So the line's coming up here on Sop Choppy. Heads up to you guys, just letting y'all know. This is in the Panhandle of Florida, by the way, if you don't know where we're at. Carabelli, you guys are almost on the back side of the storm. So you're almost good. Let's see here. Bainbridge, yep, you guys are kind of near that. This is actually Georgia, by the way. Southwest Georgia, Bainbridge, getting that line there. Yeah, no, obviously the heaviest of it is out there by Carabelli, Sop Choppy. Coming up here towards Crawfordville, I'd say probably in the next 10-15 minutes or so. Yeah, so probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes or so. See how fast is the storm moving? East at 50. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get a ETA. Okay, it'll be in Crawfordville in about 16 minutes. Looks like my estimation was pretty spot on there. Population in the zone is 5,000 people. Yeah, Crawfordville, I think, is a pretty populated zone. Definitely looks like there's a lot of buildings and such, so. Ooh. Yeah, about 15 minutes till it hits Crawfordville. Let's see. Yeah. The weather is the reason I moved here, says Jen. I hear ya. Yeah, the East Coast gets some crazy weather. Let's see. That'll stir up them gators. Yeah. Let's see here. Good thing Daytona 500's over. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the areas up by Daytona, though, is not in the not really in an issue. Daytona Beach is in a thunderstorm threat. You know, a couple rumbles of thunder possible, but not a whole lot going on. This is more specifically for like the Panhandle of Florida. That's in kind of the big problems here. Let's see, glad you're okay, Andrew, giving us updates. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm in Florida. I'm out by Central Florida though. I'm down here in this region, so I'm a little ways away from all this, thankfully. I do love a good storm, not gonna lie, but not tornadoes, I'll tell you that. Anyways, but yeah, let's go ahead and remove the radar for a minute because I want to go ahead and show you guys once again where the tornado watch is located. So the tornado watch is in that pink zone. They actually just extended it for some areas. Yep, I'm pretty sure Panama City was in the warning, or sorry, the watch. I think they pulled it off there. Like they pulled it away. Well, anyways, we still got a tornado watch in effect here. It says 140 minutes, but this actually expires at 7. 7 Eastern, 6 Central is when this does expire here. But it goes all the way down from Apalachicola through Carabelli, Tallahassee, Monticello, Southwest Georgia, out there by Thomasville, Bainbridge, Baconton. So it's not the biggest of watches, especially since I just discontinued a little bit of it. But yeah, just a heads up to you guys. Once again, Tallahassee, you guys are up next almost. Up next. See, like I said, we're watching the storm right now. It's moving east at 50. East at 50 miles an hour. Let's see here. Calculate speed. So yeah, it'll be in Tallahassee in about 20 minutes or so. Here you go. These are the list of areas. We'll also turn this off here. So Lafayette, 22 minutes. Perkins, 20 minutes. Let's see, Norfleet, 10 minutes. Bellwood Estates, about 15 minutes or so. Estimated. Please keep that in mind. It's estimated and it's not 100% approximate. Can't wait for the sun tomorrow. Speaking of sun, I gotta try and put on my glasses. If you're wondering why I have my glasses, it's not just to look cool, but it's helps my eyes a bit. All the blue light from my 5 monitors I'm running here, so it's a little crazy. Anyways, so we got 48 minutes, y'all, left on that severe thunderstorm warning here. Like I said, there is a tornado possible tag, which says that there's a possibility of a tornado. Does not mean that there's an immediate danger of a tornado. It just means to, pay attention as, tornadic activity could happen out of these cells here. As of right now, on the velocity, really not seeing a whole lot of rotation per se. Mostly just, a little bit of turbulence, a little bit of gusty winds up there. But good news. As of now, knock on wood, hopefully it stays that way. Not a whole lot of craziness. Wear my glasses all the time. Yeah. Andrew looks so cool when he wears glasses. Like I said, it's not just to look cool, but it's to help out my eyes a lot too. Because, dude, my eyes have gotten bad with monitors. Yeah, they've gotten a little bit iffy. Yeah, look, so that this page still has the watch in Panama City. So they got rid of it in Panama City. Hopefully here soon it will update on this page, but yeah. All right, we're gonna bring this back up here. We'll bring up that whole watch for you guys so you guys can see that area. And let's go ahead and hop back down real quick. South Carolina, do a little scan here. Yeah, we did have that one severe thunderstorm warning a little bit ago out there in central South Carolina, but that has since been dissipated, so we're good. Got a few cells popping through south, kind of west here of Columbia. A few little shrimpy cells, nothing too crazy. Yep, and of course we have line still progressing. Let's see here. What's up, Nakai? I hope you're doing good. Hopefully I said your name right. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good, man. But up next, you guys, once again, heads up to y'all in the panhandle of Florida. Like I was saying, Sop Choppy, we have Crawfordville, St. Mark's, Tallahassee, Midway, Quincy, Havana. Bit of a heads up to you guys. Let's see, it's past Panama City. I live here. Gotcha. Yeah, no, Panama City's good. You guys obviously did report a few gusty winds out there. Yeah, as the storms rolled through, we did report about like 40, 50 mile per hour winds, which is, pretty heavy winds. But Obviously, probably nothing to nearly as extreme as you've seen. You know, obviously this area is prone to hurricanes and all that stuff too. So definitely not the worst this area's experienced before. But you know, a little bit of gusty winds out there has been reported. But yeah, no, once that line passes through, you should be good to go, my friend. Not a whole lot going on after that. What about North Carolina? So yeah, North Carolina, we're keeping an eye out there for too. There is a marginal risk, a level 1 severe weather threat out there by the central and western side of the state here. So obviously look out for a couple of cells. You know, a couple of them could be severe, and the tornado threat actually does work its way out there towards portions of South Carolina, or sorry, North and South Carolina actually. Which if I bring up the tornado probability, you'll see how, you know, the green areas is the tornado zone, 2% chance, and obviously we have the little 5% zone out there by the Tallahassee area that we're currently covering. So obviously, yeah, it's something to keep it out there for, but you know, odds specifically are pretty low for you. Not too worried about North Carolina, honestly. Yeah. Let's see. All right, 44 minutes, y'all, left on that warning. 44 minutes left on the warning. Tornado possible tag, hail up to penny size, which is not a big deal. Penny size hail is not damaging, by the way. You know, terminal velocity of a penny size hail is pretty slow. So you'd just be surprised to see hail. That's about it. But, you know, even that's not a given. That's not 100% sure. But yeah, less than severe hail, and obviously potential wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Let's see. Is there going to be a tornado warning in Toronto? No. Nope. It's a little ways up there. No, the instability only goes up so far for thunderstorms today. I mean, like I said, one of the big problems with today's severe weather event is the lack of instability that there is in the atmosphere. There's really not a whole lot. There's really not a whole lot of instability. I mean, thunderstorm potential only goes up to these areas as of now. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of much happening. What's up, Court? But yeah, definitely not up even up there. Not quite there yet. We are still in winter after all. All right, let's see. Still moving east at 50. Let's see how close we are to Crawfordville here. Yep, it's coming right up on Crawfordville, guys, up there in the panhandle of Florida. Let's see how close. Oh, yeah, we're real close to these areas here. Is it not? It doesn't really say. Population 0. What? Now that's a downright lie. Let's see, we're gonna 50. Oh, not 52. 50. Remember, this is an estimate, by the way. There we go. That's more like it. Crawfordville, about 5 minutes. So yeah, we're getting close. See Arran, about a minute. St. Mark's out there. About 16 minutes to go. Shell Island, 15. Glad I can actually watch your stream without being under a severe threat. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, one of the only areas I'm a little concerned about, per se, is mostly the central panhandle of Florida. I mean, even then, part of me is extremely pulling towards the fact that this might underperform. Obviously, no, knock on wood, please, because as soon as I say that, the Mother Nature usually freaks out. But I have a feeling this event's, so far, it's extremely underperformed. I don't think we had any tornado warnings even today. Knock on wood. Oh, shoot. I knocked over something. It's my fan, man. Let's see. Tennessee, we do have a small tornado threat out there, 2% chance for central and eastern sides across the green. So odds of tornado warnings out here in Tennessee is very low, not very high concern. Today's tornado probability is mostly a concern out there by the brown. But yeah, the odds are very low. Specifically for one area, too. Raining lizards. All right, let's see. Any new warnings going on? I think we just got a new extension. Did we? Is that new? I think we just got a new extension. Pretty sure. Oh, it's picked up a little bit. It's 55 miles an hour now, so it's right up on Crawfordville at this moment, y'all. So I mean, it'll be hitting Crawfordville, Florida here in probably about like 3 minutes. Let's see here. Tallahassee, a little further away from that. Let's see here. Tallahassee. Oh. Well, I should say, the edge of precipitation from central Tallahassee is about 9 miles. From the edge of Tallahassee, about 5. And obviously, the storm's moving about 55 miles per hour. I mean, it's going to be hitting very soon. Tallahassee in about 10 minutes. Did I buy a new chair yet? No. Nope, no Colorado tornado warnings. How's my day been today? It's been good. Oh my gosh, there's an Andrew. Dude, that's my name. That's literally my name right there. Andrew. Andrew, Florida? That's a thing? Look at that. Dude, I have my own town. I wonder what the population is. Hold on. It didn't even say, dude. Is my population town like 0? Dude, it's not even pulling up. Statewide tornado drill, February 7th, 2024. Oh, wow. Gotcha. I hope Andrew, Florida, is doing good or doing all right. Well, I think Andrew, Florida, is doing good. But yeah, heads up on Tallahassee, guys. The good news is right now there's no warnings for Tallahassee. There is no warnings for Tallahassee per se. But to the south, there is. There is a severe thunderstorm warning south of Tallahassee right now. Yeah, it's like literally the only warning we have right now. Oh, there you go. You can see where they discontinued the watch on this panel here. Here, I'll blow it up for you guys. So if I was to turn off the radar here, right, you can see where the watch was there. Let's see. So that was the watch area there. You can see in the latest update they basically cut it in half. It looks like the side of a broken heart. That's very depressing, but okay, we'll turn back on level 2 data. Level 2. Yep, Tallahassee's up close, y'all. We're right on the edge of it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hop. Oh, actually, we'll do this. There we go. How much longer we got? We got 36 minutes left on this warning, guys. So this includes St. Teresa, Crawfordville, Newport, St. Mark's, Medart, Sop Choppy. Let's go ahead and hop back over here too. Let's go and check up on the Alabama storms. Got a bit of a line getting ready to pop through Birmingham. A little bit of some storms, but nothing too crazy. Nothing to worry about out here. I mean, there's not even a risk in where this line of storms is at. And plus, Models has this thing really basically it's kind of disappearing here in the next couple hours or so. Yeah, Models don't take that very far. What's up, Karma Cat? Hope you're doing good. All 20 people who lived in there named Andrew. Is it in Andrew Town, dude? Population of Andrew, Florida is 681. Interesting. All right, yep, Crawfordville now getting hit. Let's see. Do I have any Crawfordville cams? I don't think I do. Yeah, I got I-10 cameras. It looks like the storm's starting to get on the western side of Tallahassee, on the outskirts there. So it's starting to pop off out there. Let's see, we're gonna hop back up to South Carolina for a minute, y'all. Just got to keep an eye on these guys too, because there is a tornado probability up here as well, as you can see in the green. So it's obviously good to scan up on these regions here every once in a while, just to check and see what's going on. Okay, yeah, everything seems good. Just a couple thunderstorms out there as of now. I mean, same thing even for the line here. If you want to know my opinion, I think this tornado event's gonna be a big bust. Knock on wood. Always say that because, dude, I've said that before without knocking on wood, man, and it turned ferocious pretty quickly. But I don't think so. I mean, we're getting on the edge of the tornado probability today. At least a big area of tornadoes. Yeah, I mean, once this line passes through, I'm not gonna be live. It's not gonna be super long live today. I mean, this live stream is probably not gonna last very long. See here. Crystal says smash the like button. If you guys could, be greatly appreciated. I really don't ask for much on the channel, but if you guys could like and maybe subscribe, be greatly appreciated. Because not only would it help you out, it would help help YouTube push our content out further, which would benefit everybody. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so coming up here towards Skipper, see Spring Creek. See Wakula Gardens, Shadeville, Bethel. Looks like you're right on the edge of that precipitation. Now, I can only imagine. I'm pretty sure there's probably a shelf cloud on that, considering how you go from no to like heavy precipitation in 1 pixel. It's crazy. Light rain to heavy rain in like 1 pixel. It's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, usually when you have a leading front like that, there's usually a shelf cloud associated. I've noticed. Probably a pretty spectacular sky. Oh, looks like it's coming up on the radar out there by Tallahassee too. Yeah, Tallahassee's about to get hit. Honestly, doesn't look too bad by Tallahassee. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I'm not really worried about Tallahassee at this point. But yeah, most of the 5%'s already been pushed through. Let's see, what time do I think it'll hit Wilmington? It's gonna be pretty scattered tabletop, so there's really no given time. Not to mention trying to hold from the forecast right now, man. But I get it. Like I said, there's no problem for you, dude. We already went over your area. I don't really see too much of an issue for you. So there's nothing you should worry about. I would look at more local weather apps for that to determine your area of when the storms are going to hit, because a little bit busy right now, my friend. But yeah, Crawfordville, you guys are in it now. You guys are in it. Coming up here towards Shadeville, Spring Creek area. See your Bethel's getting hit there too. Wow, that thing's starting to bow out a bit, isn't it? Look at that. Here, let's go ahead and bring up this view. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's kind of bowing out here. You see how it has like that little bow to it? Yeah, typically whenever you see that, that means there could be some winds on that. Possibly even some damaging winds on it. What? Oh, that's weird. What the heck's going on with my radar? It jumps like so far here. There's no hook. That's good. Yeah, as of now, there's no hook echoes, but it looks like we have a Boeing echo here. Looks like velocity hasn't updated. Let me try requesting a packet here. Hopefully it'll pull up velocity scan. Yeah, that didn't seem to work. All right, we're gonna hop back here then. Is this thing gonna come into Georgia? So yeah, there is a lot of Georgia, as you can see into the green. This is a tornado threat. 2% chance for tornadoes out across the green area. The only area that's not really included with the severe weather today is the southeastern side. Valdosta, this is this region, I'm pretty sure, where you're at. You're right on the edge of it, my friend. But, I mean, even if you are in the dark green, even though it's a low tornado probability, it's nothing to freak out about, honestly. What's up, Teresa? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Other than these crazy storms, I'm ready for them to be over with. I am ready for them to go. All right, at this point, Tallahassee, y'all are starting to get the line here. Let's see, I do have some cameras out by Tallahassee. Zion Hill. Or Zion Hill. Here you go. That's kind of right where the Zion Hill area is, but it's not severe out here, so. Got 28 minutes left in the warning, guys. The one for Crawfordville and, let's see here, Newport, St. Mark's area. Got 43 mile per hour wind gust. Ambient station on coast gusted 43 miles per hour from a mesonet. It's an ambient weather station, though. Honestly, the reliability of those things I used to have in ambient, not too reliable, but I mean, it's something. It's a reading. Apparently, it's thank you, no problem. Heard the weather will be quiet next week, thankfully. Yes. Yeah, expect me to take a break because, oh my God, dude, I've been on it for almost over months now. Like, we haven't had like a solid break in a while, guys. I'm wanting to take that as soon as possible. Soon as possible. Okay, Crawfordville. You guys are almost out of the heavy stuff. Honestly, you guys are practically almost done with the event here. Yeah, like I was explaining, once this event rolls through, you know, once the event rolls through, honestly, the odds of you getting severe weather is very low. So, not too much worried for those areas. Lines coming up here on Newport, St. Mark's, Wakula Beach. I'm not sure if I said that right or not, but also Woodville area. Tallahassee's getting it now. Coming up on Bradfordville. Let's see, Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville, I think you guys do have... yeah, you guys are in a level 1 threat today. You do got a small tornado probability, but honestly, I wouldn't stress it. Very low odds. I mean, extremely low odds. I mean, it's honestly a good possibility that North Carolina won't see any tornadic activity. Get alone in that area. Let's see. All right, let's go and hop back up here, y'all. We're gonna switch to cams, and we're gonna pull up towards Carolinas again. Yeah, we got a couple storms west of Columbus. Sorry, Columbia, not Columbus. South Carolina here. Couple of boom booms nearby. Not a whole lot of anything crazy popping out. These guys are sub-severe, not an issue right now. But there is a possibility that some of them could turn severe, as we do have a marginal risk today. Let's see. I'm going to pull up my chat on this view here. Pulling up my chat on my phone here. What's up, Jenny? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here, my friend. So, yep, Tallahassee's getting the worst of it right now. Obviously, radar over there is pretty... You know, it's pretty hard to see specifically what's going on out there by Tallahassee area. They just moved that cam, which is nice. But yeah, right now I'd say the main problem out there is just heavy rains and maybe some gusty winds. But honestly, I'd say it's sub-severe. I mean, it is sub-severe. Johnson City, Tennessee. Depends on where that's at. Honestly, I don't know. But the areas where I would keep an eye out there for is central and central and eastern Tennessee, like areas east of Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Cookeville areas. You know, keep an eye on it. Even if the odds are pretty low of you seeing severe weather, there is still a probability. Which, I mean, obviously it's better to be over prepared than under prepared in case something actually does happen. Just take any risk as a risk for crazy weather. I mean, obviously, no matter the level, you should really take it serious. I mean, it takes one storm to change your life. I'm not trying to freak you guys out, but it can. And that's just for more of the people who don't pay attention and don't really care about the warnings and stuff that are out. New hats are comfy. They are. Check out our merch, guys. Got some pretty cool stuff on there. Here, I'll put it in chat. If you guys do want to support us, that's our merch page. So, got some cool stuff. We got tie-dye hats. We got all kinds of cool stuff there. Shirts, mugs, notebooks. So, feel free to check it out. It's a way to support us, which will help pay for these programs, my friends. Definitely would help out a lot. But, obviously, you don't have to. It's just an option. I just want to make sure you guys know that is an option there. Okay. Velocity here. Yeah, I mean, there's no rotation or anything like that in these storms right now, which I am very thankful for. Hope it stays that way, though. It's that ambient station reported that 43 mile per hour wind gust. Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to the edge of the tornado watch here, guys. So it's set to expire at 7, but we'll see. Tornado watch is getting canceled as the storms continue to move on through. Did they say that they're going to cancel it? Honestly, I don't even think it was needed today, honestly, that tornado watch. I think this event very much busted, which I had a feeling it would, considering the lack amount of instability. But I have seen events pop off in, similar conditions before. So it's like, really could have went either way, honestly. I mean, there's really no way of 100% knowing it would have failed. But, I mean, it's not over yet, man. I mean, we have had reports of damaging winds on the storms here today. So, I mean, things could still turn sour. I'm hoping they don't, but obviously, it's not impossible. Let's see. On Johnson City was outside the dark green. What does that mean? Outside the dark green, you're good. Yeah. The dark green is a small 2% tornado threat. Even if you're in the dark green, it's pretty low odds of you seeing tornadoes. But the areas here in the tornado watch actually has a higher probability. We actually have a 5% chance for tornadoes out here today. That's actually the main area we're paying attention to. Which, I mean, the watch is literally about a county away from the edge of the watch zone. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they pull it early. Not going to lie. I mean, there's been no hint of any tornadic activity out of it. I think it's a lack of instability thing. I mean, wind shear is there. I mean, we have about 30 knots, 30, 40 knots, I believe, of lower level winds, which obviously can do the trick, but today just decided it wasn't. Sometimes up to Mother Nature to decide. See here. Georgia getting windy. Gotcha. Yeah, be careful, my friend. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of problems. See these little... Oh, wait, hold on. We're on the wrong screen. Whoops. Can see these little wind barbs here pushing northeast. All that warm air coming up from the Gulf. You'll notice it's a bit warmer today. And then once that main line passes through, it'll cool down a bit. As that colder back air starts to get to it. What's up, Tiger? All right, let's see. Got 18 minutes, y'all, left on that warning. Oh, just gonna hop over here real quick. Yeah, the line's already well past Tallahassee now. Honestly, any other area east of this is not very populated. I mean, a lot of these are just mostly small towns at this point. I mean, because we've already passed, like, Apalachicola. We've already passed Panama City, Tallahassee. I mean, you see that we're right on the edge of this here. So, coverage probably won't last too much longer, guys. Just letting y'all know. There will be the possibility of a couple isolated tornadoes up here towards the Carolinas. But, honestly, we'll see how that plays through. It's going to be kind of an evening thing. Dallas is fine. Absolutely no concern out by Dallas area. There's literally nothing going on right now. Yeah, I mean, radar shows the same thing. Not a raindrop in sight. So, we're good. How's Portland doing? Okay. Real quick, Portland scattered precipitation right now. Yeah, just rain. Yeah, nothing really crazy going on. It's mostly the south that we're paying attention to. That's kind of in the concerns. Let's do high-res reflectivity. There we go. Thanks, Andrew, for keeping everyone updated. No problem. No problem at all, my friends. You know, anytime I can, I will be here for y'all. It's a cool ocean water affecting no severe weather threat. Coastal Carolina. No. Like I said, man, just lack of instability. Rebecca says, hello, Andrew. I live in South Georgia. Anything to worry about? Southwest Georgia, we do have that tornado watch in effect. Small tornado threat out there. Not really anything extremely crazy. We do have a 5. Actually, yeah, the 5% does go into portions of Southwest Georgia here. But yeah, not really too worried. It seems like the event's definitely not performing as what was forecasted. I mean, honestly, I had a feeling overall that this event would bust, but I really didn't want to say it because, I mean, if it didn't bust, then obviously, I mean, you guys wouldn't be as prepared as you should have been. Where is this? We're mostly paying attention by the panhandle of Florida. Got 16 minutes left, y'all. St. Mark's right now is getting the heaviest of it. Yep, Tallahassee is donezo. Storm's gone out of your region, so you guys are good to go. we're going to bring up the cameras again. So yeah, that camera out there is a little east of Tallahassee. Or sorry, a little north of Tallahassee, sorry. Let's check up on South Carolina. Don't got a whole lot going on out here. Yeah, not a whole lot going on for South Carolina right now. It's relatively scattered thunderstorms, but not a whole lot. There is a small threat for tornadoes and severe weather out there today, but as of now, things are pretty calm. Just hit an hour of coverage today. Honestly, I think once this warning gets expired, we're going to head off tonight. Or head off for now. Yeah, probably tonight. So that's good. I live near Georgia. Just checking in. Last bad storm turned my canopy into a pretzel. Oh, wow. That's not good. Well, best of luck to you, Rebecca. Yeah, like I said, there is a small chance for a couple of severe thunderstorms in the southwestern side. Let's see, is that Vidalia? I have no idea how you say that name. Couldn't tell you where that's at, honestly, but yeah. There is portions of Georgia that does have the risk today. There you go. They just extended the warning for some areas. It's only for Newport, St. Mark's. Yeah, just for those regions there now. Let's see. Yeah, I heard somebody say that the watch is probably going to expire here soon. Fast-moving line. They also said that damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour is possible with these storms. See, Vidalia. Gotcha. There's rotation southeast of St. Mark's, Florida. Southeast of St. Mark's? There's not even any storms southeast of St. Mark's. Where are you seeing this? That's St. Mark's right there. Is there something I'm not seeing here? I think my velocity's out of date. Even then, southeast of St. Mark's. Yeah, that one's out of date. I don't know what's going on with this program, man. It's been being a little glitchy here, but this one's up to date usually, so we're good. Or this one is up to date. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any rotation out of it. All I see is a little bit of outflow. See KTLH. Yeah, that's the radar I'm at, Tallahassee. Yeah, southeast of St. Mark's, man. What's up, Rob? Hope you're doing good, man. I mean, honestly, obviously, if it was anything concerning, the Weather Service would definitely put a warning on it, but they're not as of now. At least there isn't one yet. I do notice there is a little bit of a notch here in reflectivity, but not all the time does that mean there's tornadic activity. I mean, yeah, there's not even any rotation on that, so we're good. Nothing to worry about, man. Rebecca says, thank you. No problem. No, that's not spamming. Crystal, he's not spamming. Spamming is like posting the same thing over and over. That's not spamming. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, there's really not anything in the whole 2% region here. So keep on watching that area. I honestly don't think much will happen with it, at least from what I'm seeing as of now. I mean, it looks mostly outflow to me. Let's see. Got 10 minutes left in the warning, y'all. Torr possible. 60 mile per hour wind gust and 0.75 inch hail, which is penny hail, which is, yeah, nothing too concerning, honestly. Let's see here. I'm picking up here in Axon, Georgia. Let's go and check up on some of those winds, shall we? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look super windy. I mean, obviously it looks a little gusty in some places. The highest gust I'm seeing out there is northwest Atlanta, around 25. Let's see here. Reflectivity. Yeah, just a bunch of scattered thunderstorms, y'all. These guys are not anything as of right now to be concerned about because they're not severe. The one by Sandersville looks pretty strong on reflectivity anyways. Okay. But yeah, if y'all live out there by Tallahassee, you guys are good to go now. I really don't see too much of an issue for you anymore. So, yeah, most of the instability has just been used up by that line that rolled through. See you later, Crystal. But yeah, we're getting right on the edge of that 5% zone. And even then, there's not a whole lot of areas in between. So, that is... that's practically it, guys. I mean, there's really not a whole lot. Obviously, throughout today, there's going to be the potential of, you know, a couple of pop-up storms that could be tornadic producing. But honestly, I'm not really worried about it. I think we're good to go for now. This will be the last stream for a long time, I'm sure. No, probably not. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to do a live stream on future weather conditions, and then after that I might take a break if anything else doesn't pop up. Let me actually bring up the models for y'all real quickly. Let's see. So obviously we have this event rolling through. Oh yeah, there is a bit of snow. I forgot on this event here too. Possibly out there by like Ohio, in the northeast. You see that there? Yeah, it seems like from now on, you can see that line, how it starts to basically disintegrate around 5, which is 5 now. Followed by a couple scattered thunderstorms out there. Then it turns into snow concern tomorrow morning. I might do a little bit of a video or something tonight. Yeah, I might do that. I think tonight, guys, look out for a video. I'm going to make a video on this winter little setup here to give you guys an update on the accumulations and all that stuff. But this will be the last live for today. Unless we start getting, like, tornado warnings popping up left and right, then I'm going to go back live. But more than likely, I don't think that's going to happen. Just considering how limited the atmosphere is today. What's my thoughts on the line coming through Alabama? Yeah, there's not a whole lot of wind shear on that one. I mean, I don't see too much problems with it. It's definitely very mild. Looks like some pockets of heavy rain, but yeah, not a whole lot. Oh, they just canceled that severe thunderstorm warning, guys. We're good. What does that leave us with? No warnings? Yeah. Just a couple special marine warnings for the boaters, but that's it, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I lied. That's what I'm saying, man. Anytime. Hold on a minute. We ain't calling it yet. Hold on a minute. Ew, I don't like that at all. That's a really corrupted looking view of the radar here. Velocity. They put a Torr possible on this here. It's heading towards Columbia. quarter hail on that one too. Quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. That includes Lexington, kind of the southwestern side of Columbia. See Casey. Yeah, pretty popular. South Congress, Pine Ridge. But yeah, I mean, honestly, a couple severe thunderstorm warnings here and there is going to be a good possibility. But yeah, no, it seems like the main event we were tracking with the tornado watch and stuff like that. I think that's mostly donezo. It's been so warm here. My trees even have buds on them. Wow, crazy. There's no velocity on that. See, if I did, that would be a little concerning if that was popping up, but there's no velocity. It looks like just a bunch of straight line winds on that. Not really anything too crazy. The South Carolina storm, the radar coverage is terrible. I mean, obviously we have a radar out here, but like velocity structure is not good. Very corrupted. Anyways, but all right, you guys. Well, I think that's gonna go ahead and roll up the coverage. Considering a lot of the tornado watch area is pretty much good to go. Tornado watch is actually set to expire at 7, but it might expire a little earlier, possibly. So, but alrighty, guys. Once again, thank you all for joining us. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like I said, we're gonna do a video later today. I'm not sure when it comes out. It'll come out probably sometime late tonight on updated snowfall totals for tomorrow. This whole storm system is going to be bringing some snow starting tonight, early tomorrow morning. So we will be live, or sorry, I'll do a video for you guys. Tomorrow we'll do a live stream. I'm thinking for maybe some coverage on winter weather, maybe. So yeah, we'll do that more than likely. But all right, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. So appreciate all of y'all for hanging out with us here for today. Let's see here. But all right, you guys, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Like I said, obviously, if things pop off here, then we're going to be coming back online. You know, if we start getting a lot of tornado warnings here and there, or if they start popping off widespread, then we'll obviously hop on live. But just be weather aware, guys, out there, and we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Once again, everybody, thanks for joining. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. The stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So go ahead and say goodbye to your friends, family, anybody you're hanging out with in the chat. And if you're new to the channel, guys, consider subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, before you head off here, if you want to, check our merch page. We got some really cool merch. Really cool merch. So that link that's going to pop up under my merch command. Go ahead and check that out. It's our merch page. We got some pretty cool stuff. We got tie-dye hats. We got shirts. We got hoodies. At least I think. Wait, did we have hoodies? I think I got rid of those. We have long sleeve though, so got a lot of cool stuff. Just go ahead and check out. And all right, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Once again, expect a video later tonight, and we will see you guys later on. All right, my friends, peace out. Catch y'all later on.